Hey Stampers, this is Joanne from the Rock Paper Scissors Studio, and I am here to share a Tuesday technique with you. Our technique today is called Glitter Window. Now in my studio I have a file that holds all of these little cards with different techniques in them, and it has instructions. I put a little coding system at the top. One little circle if it's a very easy technique, two if it's moderate. It has three little circles for more difficult techniques. So our glitter window is a 2, which it's not hard at all, but it does require you to have more product than just stamps and ink. So it gets a level 2 technique. And this gives us instructions. And then on the back of my file cards, I have a sample of our technique. So this is the glitter window technique that we're going to learn to do today. Isn't that pretty and sparkly? And I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's get started. We're going to be working with Gorgeous Grape today because I wanted to make a purple card, and we're going to use the punch for our window from the Darling label punch box, which is in the annual catalog. Now I want to show you that punch box real quick before we start on our card. We're still in the middle of celebration, and so for every $50 you spend in product, you get to earn something free. Now they're just about to add our third release of items, and so that will be coming up soon. So you still have a chance to earn even different stuff from what we've had since it started in January. But this, isn't that tin beautiful? I know we're kind of zoomed in here, but wow, it's on really tight. Let me open this up. One moment. I didn't mean to have that closed all the way when I started my video. So this is in the annual catalog, and this is what you get in this tin. Of course, our punch goes in the box right there in that little hole there, and an acrylic block goes here, which I've been using mine, so it's not there. You get 2 Stampin' Spots, which are little 1-inch ink pads, Grapefruit Grove and Night of Navy, and then you get this 6 stamp set, which has all different kinds of sayings on it. Thank you, thinking of you, congratulations, best wishes, happy birthday, or just a hello. Very versatile, and we're using the happy birthday friend stamp today. So this is the Darling label punch box on page 94 in the annual catalog, and it is $45 for all of this stuff. So you're only $5 away if you just add some paper or some adhesive. If you already have paper, then you would be up to your $50 and you'd earn something free, and you'd have this wonderful tin and all of the goodies that are inside it. It's a really good deal. So that's what we're using. Now, I have already measured my paper, and I know that to center my window on this piece of paper, I needed to have a 3-inch width so that I could stick my window through there. So dimensions won't really help you because you might be working with a different punch, or you could even do this with a die cut. So you just want to center it, or place it wherever you want on the card, because you might not want it in the very center. And then we're going to punch out that window. I think I want to be up a little more. There we go. Okay, now we have the window punched, and that's what we're going to make all glittery. But before we do that, we need to mark on our card front piece where we need to stamp, because once we make that cover that window up, we won't be able to do that. So we want to do it now while we don't have anything in the window. So we're going to take a pencil. We're going to put this where we want it on our card front. This white layer is our card layer that we're going to stamp on. And then very lightly, I'm just going to mark the areas. It doesn't have to be exact. Just kind of the areas where you know you need to stamp inside that. Okay, that will erase that. It's just for us to stamp with. So we're going to use Gorgeous Grape ink to match that beautiful purple paper. And we're using that Happy Birthday Friends stamps from the Darling Label Punch Box set. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up. I have to pull it closer to me. I'm just going to line this up basically in the middle of those and hope that it's not crooked. Okay. All right. And there is my stamped image. Okay, that's going to be in the middle of that, just like so. Okay, but now we have to make that window all sparkly and glittery and beautiful. So to do that, now I don't know how you are with different techniques and stuff that you use in your stamping, but I love it when I can use household items to create cards with. So we get to do that today, which is fun. And our household item is packing tape, and we're going to use this in our window. Let me cut a little square of that off. Okay, so I have a little piece of packing tape, and what I want to do is I want the sticky side face up on my window piece. So I want that sticky sticking up on my window, and it doesn't matter what it looks like on the back as long as you get your tape where it covers the whole window. I hope you can see that, how that's tape is over there. Okay, now that's the sticky side there, that's sticky. And so what we're going to do next is we're going to take Stampin' Up's Dazzling Diamond Glitter. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And we're going to pour that all over our window. Just a whole bunch of it. Then we're going to pour it off. Tap off the extra. You can already see how pretty that is. Okay, and so because there's glitter all over that, it's no longer sticky. And see, that didn't even come up on my finger. But that's what's going to make our beautiful glitter window on the front of our card. Now, before we adhere that down, we just want to go in with an eraser and erase any of those pencil marks that you can see so that that's not going to show through our window. And then we'll just use our adhesive to put that down. Now this one is going to be flat on our card. We're going to just use snail to glue that. But so that's flat down there, and I'll show you our finished card, and then I want to show you some other options. So ta-da! So this is the card after it's all finished, and you can see I just added some Highland Heather strips of paper down here. I just cut little 1/4 inch strips to put it at the bottom. I didn't want to stamp anything else on the card because I want this to be the focal point of my card. So you can see that that's sort of a shiny, glittery window. It's just really pretty, very eye-catching. Okay, but if you noticed on my sample, maybe you didn't notice, but see, I have dimensionals, if you can see that. Whoops, there we go. This is away from the window. It's not flat down on it. So you can do that either way. I have a couple of samples to show you where I raised the window up on dimensionals. So this is the first one that I have. Lots of bling on this card. This was made with the To a Wild Rose stamp set, which is a two-step stamp set. That's why there's multiple colors in that pretty flower in the background, and lots of bling. That's from the die cuts that go with that To a Wild Rose stamp set. And then because that's so sparkly and pretty, it reminded me of Christmas cards and winter scenes. So I made a third option with the Snowfront stamp set, and I put a little snowman out there for a little Christmas card, because I thought that it was only fitting for that beautiful glittery scene. Now you'll notice on both of these white cards that I used frames around my window, which I did not do on the card that I showed you today because it was a darker color. But the white, I felt like it just looked really unfinished if you didn't have a darker color around the window. So I just used punches and dies to make little frames to go around the windows for those cards. But both of these are raised up, so it gives it a little dimension instead of being flat. And it just depends on what look you want. I really like the flat on this card. I think it looks really good. But I really like on this one, especially that it's sort of a window feel and you get the dimension there, like it's really outside and you're looking out at it. So this is our Tuesday technique for this week. The glitter window technique. I hope you have some packing tape and some Dazzling Diamonds glitter, and that you'll give this technique a try. And please share with me what you come up with. I'm always inspired by seeing the cards that you make, so I would love for you to share that. And if you thought this video was helpful and maybe information that some other people would like to see, then please share our video and like it. Again, I'm Joanne from the Rock Paper Scissors Studio with your Tuesday technique. Have a great day.